Alright guys and girls, so here's my 94 Harley Davidson Electra Glide. I'm just slowly doing some little modifications to it, but one of the big things I wanted to do was put a new seat on it. So as you can see here, we have the CC Rider 2-up seat on there. We'll talk about the saddlebag lid covers afterwards, and this is going to be the biggest change that you can do to your Harley. Whether you get a Saddleman or whatever other competitor you're going to get, LaPera, Corbin, etc., you're going to be spending way too much money. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have a Saddleman seat, but I started doing some research, found CC Rider, and I absolutely loved all the custom styles, colored stitching, you name it. And they have so many options for Harley Dynas, Harley Sportsters, Indians, all other kinds of bikes too. So it's not just a Harley touring bike that they carry these seats for. So this is one of the biggest changes that you can do on a bike. When I came across this seat here, I had to reach out to them, and I was lucky enough for them to send me one to do a review on it. But let me tell you right now, it's $99, $100 for this 2-up seat. Okay, the saddlebags were $89. The lid covers, but the seat is only $100 for this. So comparing that to the one that was on the bike, it's a no-brainer. It completely changes the look of the bike, the comfort of the bike. This stock 94 Harley seat has got over 60,000 kilometers on it, and it is this huge and nasty. So putting on this CVO style replica seat definitely changed the look of the bike. So when the box showed up, I went down to the post office and picked it up, brought her home, and wasn't too banged up from the trip across the pond. But when I opened it up, I was pleasantly surprised. The packaging that they did was next level. Every single seat was individually wrapped with cardboard, its own little nice case cover thing, and including the strap, even the strap that goes over here. It's its own little cover case, foam everywhere, very well protected, so you're not gonna have a problem with shipping. It came in this box with the saddlebag lid covers and the 2-up seat, and no damage, nothing. Their packaging is great. Now that we've talked about the packaging, let's talk about what you guys really care about, which is the seat. So, I guess you guys probably want to know what my thoughts are on the quality. Well, let me tell you right now, I'm blown away. I did not expect this seat to be of this quality. I bought a lot of Amazon seats before, and you go to sit on it with a pair of jeans, and if you have a button or something, it'll actually tear the vinyl or the fake leather or whatever they use. This almost feels like real leather. To be honest with you, I don't know if it is or not, but the feel of the leather is incredible. Just blown away by the quality though. I restore cars for a living, a lot of classic muscle cars, and we deal with a lot of high-end suedes, leathers, vinyls, and this material here is a high quality material. I can guarantee you that. Along with their stitching is next level. So yeah, that's the material. Blown away by it. It's absolutely incredible. The stitching is next level. Every stitch is perfect. I don't see any flaws anywhere. My biggest pet peeve when it comes to upholstery, whether it's a car seat or a motorcycle seat, is having a seam that is offset or I can't talk right now. Symmetry. If you have one side where the stitch is lower than the other, it drives the hell out of me. And with this stitch here being so complex, on the saddlebags as well, I wanted to make sure that the quality was there, and let me tell you, it is on point. They must line up their stitches with lasers or something, because I don't see one stitch that's not the same as the other side. So kudos to them for doing a really nice job on the alignment of all the stitching. Materials a check, stitching's a check. Flaws, I don't see any flaws whatsoever on the top, the bottom side of the seat. Everything looks good there. Fitment wise, let's start talking about fitment. Now we'll get into comfort. So like I said, this is a 94 Electra Glide, kind of converting it into a bit of a street glide looking bike. So this is kind of like a CVO style, but being a 94, the frame area down in here, the way it latches on, and even the gas tank might be slightly different on the 2009 and up models. So I just took a gamble, and I knew I was gonna have to modify to make it fit this bike. But aside from modifying that front clip, the 2 bolts back here that thread in for your rear seat to latch in, and the rear bolt all lined up. Bada bing, bada boom, you got a transformed bike with a completely new look. So that's fitment. If you have any questions about anything I'm talking about, make sure to leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to answer those questions. Now, let's get into comfort. All right, let's start talking about comfort. I'm 5'9", and this seat fits me absolutely incredible. I'm able to tippy toe, almost flat spot on both feet, and being 5'9", I'm a shorter guy with shorter legs, but the seat has a super low profile on it right on the inside part, so I actually have better ground touching penetration, whatever you want to call it. I got better ground, so I'm able to touch the ground a lot better with this low profile seat concaving over on my inner thighs. It definitely locks you in on the back portion, and if anything, I think the backrest is slightly back from a factory Harley seat, so it gives my arms just a little bit nicer of a stance. And taking it out for a little bit of a ride, absolutely love it. I think the seat that I got has a gel insert in it, and it's super comfy. I haven't gone on a crazy long ride yet, so I'll do another update video when I do a longer ride, but around town, it looks cool and it feels great. All right, so that kind of takes care of the comfort level. I give it a 10 out of 10 because I haven't gone on a long trip yet, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But compared to my stock, blown out 1994 Electra Glide seat, yeah, I think this is going to be much better. And if you go to their website, they have different options. You can get heated seats, you can get gel inserts, all kinds of stuff. So make sure to visit ccriderseats.com and check out all their different options for heat, etc. The seat, overall, immaculate. So I had expectations of the seat, and like I said, I've ordered a lot of seats off Amazon before, and when they show up, they're completely the wrong size, the coloring is off. So when this came in the mail, I was blown away. The quality of the stitch, the material, the fitment, the packaging, everything is just incredible. So if you guys are having any doubts on if this company is a good company to go with or not, just take my buy 3. So I guess that kind of takes care of talking about the seat. Let's get into talking about these saddlebags now. These are saddlebag lid covers. I'll leave all the part numbers and the prices down below in the description, but these saddlebag covers are $89, but I believe they had a deal on when you buy one of these seats, you can add these on and actually get them for a discount price. So make sure to check that out when you're ordering your seat to see if they come with any accessories for a discounted price. This being a 1994, and these lid covers being for a 2014 to 2023, they're $89 like I was saying. These are for a 2014 and up. And this being a 94, they fit the saddlebags perfectly. I'm guessing there's not much of a change in the saddlebags over the years, but just so you guys know, if you order it for your year, it'll be a direct fit. But also, if you have an older bike like I do, which is a 94 Electra Glide, they will fit a direct fit onto your saddlebags. The only difference being on my locks, on the newer bikes, they're back here, so there's a little hole that I don't need. That is just going to nowhere. But I think on the newer saddlebags, that's where you push it in to open up your lid covers. But on mine, they have the side loop here where you pull it open there, and then you... Sorry, it's hard with one hand. All right, so there you go. So the way that these saddlebag covers attach is basically they're stitched in on the front with a pattern like that, and on the rear with a little pattern like that. So it's kind of like a little tonneau cover or boot cover that you'd have for a boat or something like that. It literally just stretches around, and when it's held in place, bam, bam, look at that. I didn't think I was gonna like these at first, but they're growing on me, and they match the seat and give the bike a really cool look. So fitment-wise, they're perfect. Again, a 10 out of 10 on fitment. Stitching is the same as a seat. They're perfectly symmetrical on the left and the right side. So when you're looking at the bike, you don't have one cover kind of bent over this way and this one going this way. This is a honeycomb pattern that I went with. You can get all different kinds of color stitching in here. Same with the seat. So definitely spend some time on the website and see what kind of patterns you like. They have diamond stitch and all sorts of